What is going on? Welcome back to the I4MX podcast show. My name is Zach, and this is Kitty.
What's up? What's
going
up?
on? How's it going?
Hopefully everybody can hear me here.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
If you can hear us, comment down in the comment section.
Because we are just pulling it. We're just getting here, getting set up.
Getting by.
We've been hard at it, getting ready as we got about a month. We got a little bit over 30 days before the start of this series. So step by step, getting pretty excited. How about you?
Yeah. It's coming along. I'm excited for it.
You're training all these people, getting them ready, right?
All these people. Whoa. Don't hype it up too much. Okay.
So you got your group.
I got a group. I got a good group, and it's going pretty good. Yes, absolutely.
Right. Well, I got a couple of guys I've been working with. So yeah, it's exciting. Getting ready, and now's the time to put in the work.
Absolutely, I totally agree on that.
All these tracks are open from Tampa, Moto Bros, all these lazy, they're doing stuff.
Yes.
All these guys are open and doing stuff. So if you're looking to get training in, put the work in. Go see these tracks. Go see what they're about. If you haven't been to one, it's probably smart to go check it out before the race series gets there. So
absolutely.
Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming series. Also, Supercross highlights. Was that pretty fun?
Yes. Did you watch it?
I watched it. I'm in the fantasy.
Oh, you are?
I'm in fantasy Supercross.
You got money on anything or what?
Yes,
money?
I got money.
Ooh. It was a butter. That's for sure.
So anyways, the fantasy, I picked Sexton to win, and he took the win. So I'm pretty happy. I got the winner at least. I didn't get the rest of the field, but
that's okay. So, you got one thing.
Little by little.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that was some crazy stuff. Have you rode anything that bad?
Dade City.
Yeah.
I would say that's pretty bad.
It's just hard to tell is that soil just seemed like it was slimy and it just looked really nasty and the rain just kept coming. And,
oh yeah.
And Eli Tomac pulled off the second. I knew I picked him as if he didn't get hurt last year, I would have picked him to win that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took
How about Prada taking the heat win? That was pretty cool.
That was cool too. And then RJ, in the 250s, just surviving is, he won the first round and then he had to go into
a strong battle.
Got to get at least a good finish to keep him in that points battle. So he did enough. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
You got it done.
If you have any questions, just feel free to hit us up. We'll be happy to answer anything. Mainly tonight, we're going to be talking about the class structure. So we're going to intro the classes, what we came up with this year, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Let's see what else we got here. If you haven't checked out the schedule's up, posted. Oh, yeah. We're already there.
Yep.
As if you didn't hear the
there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Right behind us.
This is the start. As we work down the this season, we're going to be strolling this thing up, so we'll stay right on cue. So the first round, February 24th, 25th at Moto Bros Punta Gorda.
Yep.
So we were just there.
It's okay.
End of last year. Was that the end of last year?
Yep. And we're returning back.
So
it was our end where we had our champagne popping.
Yeah. No, we were just there. We raced and then took a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna go right back to it. So we're excited about Moto Bros. Also, absolutely. Mesa Park is coming back.
That's gonna be awesome.
Mesa shut down last year, so it's been away for a little bit. They've been doing like private training, private stuff, so now they've reopened. So same thing with Mesa Park. If you're wanting to get some extra track time, or if you've ever raced Mesa, they're open up on the weekends now, so go check them out. Also, Tampa MX is we're going to be going to Tampa.
Yep. March 23rd, 24th.
March 23rd, 24th, and that's right in all this Daytona time. So there's a lot going on. It's a busy time.
Yes,
for the motocross.
Absolutely, and Pro Supercross. I'll be attending some races too as well. So
absolutely. So yeah,
it might interfere with our racing.
Who's that?
Pro Supercross.
Oh, it's Supercross.
I might attend one of the races, and they're going to interfere with our.
This is him hitting me already with it. I'm surprised you didn't go to Seattle. Are you going to Seattle?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's the one. All right.
And Salt Lake.
All right. So after Tampa's Moto Bros, so we'll be going back to Moto Bros Okeechobee, and that will be on MX1. So it's going to be
should be a fun one.
It's going to be good to go back there. It's an awesome place.
And this is all 2 moto format, by the way.
Yes, all 2 moto format. Yeah, that's a good question though, because the second Okeechobee we could run the smaller track. We're still trying to figure that one out if we're going to run the MX2 track on the second round, and so we'll keep you posted on that. So right now we got about a month before, so by the time the series starts, we'll have all this stuff in stone. So what we're going to do, but after Moto Bros Okeechobee, we'll go back to Tampa. The reason why we're going to Tampa a couple times early is Tampa. His wife's pregnant, so they're going to be having a baby.
They're expected to have a baby.
And there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with Tampa too. So we just want to get in there early, and so I checked out the track. It looks really good right now. So
no, that's nice. Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
then PAX track. I've never been to PAX track, so we'll be going over to PAX track. It's
going to be fun.
CJ Harris doing a good job over there. I follow on Facebook and stuff. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun there. So look forward to going there. It's going to be a little bit of a hike.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to go all the way north. That'll be our furthest north race. And then Miami will be our furthest south race. After PAX track, we'll go back to Punta Gorda, Moto Bros, and then Dade City, the to be announced dates. So if you're wondering, June 22nd, 23rd, the to be announced will be Dade City. After Dade City, Miami, and then Lazy Springs. Saved the best for the last, right?
So, it's going to be fun. Bring the fishing poles. Come on. We have the actual cup. We'll have a competition.
As Lazy gets good, Lazy is probably the toughest sand track on the schedule. So yeah, when we get there, it's going to separate the
tournament or no?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. When we get to Lazy, we'll be doing the fishing tournament, and each one of these events will be having special things going on. So I'm still working on a lot of what we're doing. As we're still working on sponsors, we're still putting everything together. So I would think in the next 2 weeks, we'll have a lot of this stuff together. We'll have the sponsors done. In 2 weeks, it's our deadline because I got to go to print. We got to go start printing all the stuff out. So we got to have all the sponsors and everything in stone. So we'll have all this figured out. But our last race will be at Moto Bros Okeechobee. So that's where the champagne will pop this year.
Boop, boop.
So yeah, looking forward to it.
It's going to be a fun one.
Just want to definitely, just mention that we are working on sponsors. We got about 2 weeks. So if you want to be a sponsor, make sure you get in touch with us. We'll be happy. We have proposals and stuff. If you're wondering, if you just want to do basic sponsorship, it starts with about $500 for like a logo basic sponsorship, and then it works its way up. So if you're interested, just hit us up. Definitely want to thank Ryan's Utility, as they're going to be racing the series this year. So big thanks to them. Also, Riverview Construction, as the Malecos, they've been with us 2 or 3 years now.
Awesome.
So they big thanks to JD Custom Buggies.
Absolutely.
The Buggies will be back this year.
That's awesome.
So they we haven't got
we love to see them
fine tune, as I let him kind of handle that, but we're putting the schedule together for the Buggies. So they'll have their set schedule. Also, Brittany Colbert, as she's our quad sponsor, as a big thanks to her and
Coldwell Realtor.
Yep, exactly. Nico Lawn Care, Alvin, he always pitches in, does a good job for us. So also HBI, as HBI has been rocking at the Supercross.
Yep.
You see their rider? You watched the video
Malara
today?
What is it?
They had a cool video up today, and they're talking a little bit about Bible verses and what the conditions they had to deal with and all that stuff. And
I have not. I've been working all day.
But big thanks to HBI. Also, Moto Bros is one of our headline sponsors. HBI is one of our headline sponsors. So absolutely, we can't thank them guys enough.
And Extreme Power Sports for sure. Also, Rocky Mountain, they're doing $10 gift cards. Make sure if you come awesome.
At one of our events, we have a separate computer, so you must go over to the separate computer, put your email in, and then you get your $10 gift card through your email. So make sure if you don't put your email in and you don't do it, then it won't happen. So you won't get their $10. Like, where's my $10 at the end of the year? And it's like, got to put it in. So we do our best to remind everybody. So all right, so let me go to the next page here. As Buggies, just was talking about them. They'll be coming out with a schedule as JD handles all that stuff. So he's the head buggy guy, and he'll be handling the schedule as JD's bought some property in Tennessee, working on building a facility up there. So this year's our last year with JD, but we're hoping to carry on the tradition with the buggies. Also quads, that's a big question. Because I've been getting a lot of quad questions.
Yes. What's their schedule? Can you tell them? We need to tell them what the quad schedule is.
Get my glasses.
So
on.
we don't want to confuse everybody. You know,
the thing is that I put out a schedule for the quads. People get confused. Then the motor, it just gets confusing. So we have one set schedule. There's races that the quads can race. There's races that they can't. If you don't know, Mesa, round 2, then Tampa. I don't know all the rounds exactly because I don't have it in front of me, but Mesa, Tampa, Dade City, Lazy, and then we're going to have a special race at 74. They don't have starting gates, but we're going to do a rubber band start, and we're going to do a special race at 74.
Oh, we're pretty cool.
So I talked to them, and yeah, we just got to put it together. So
Awesome.
the bikes will be allowed to race at that. There just won't be starting gates. The whole idea is to help them raise money to buy starting gates. So I said, we'll do
awesome.
quad points. And then if the bikes want to come in and ride that weekend, that'll be fine. So if you're looking to work too, this guy, he's just let me know he's not going to be there. He's got to go to Seattle Supercross. So we're instantly needing
Oh, trying to replace me. You're not gonna be able to find someone as good as me. Come on, Kenny.
I didn't say replace you. I just said we need some more workers.
teasing.
So if you're looking to work, definitely we can't do it by ourselves. We need a whole team for sure. So
Yeah.
you know, from the scores to the starting guy is Eddie. Eddie left us this last year. We got a heater down here. He keeps blowing me up. But yeah, we definitely need some help. You got to have a little bit of experience. So like if you're going to be working our key spots, you got to have a little bit of experience in race and that kind of thing. So, but if you're just looking to help and looking to make money, we could always use flaggers and basic positions too. So you don't need to have race experience to help.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be working, you know, the key positions, we definitely got to have some experience there. So
Can a 9-year-old still race 50 class?
9-year-old race, what?
The 50 class.
I don't think so.
Nope.
No.
7 and 8. Well,
Yes.
AMA is not, 1 year behind.
Well, it's a little bit different as AMA. It's a little bit different with the ages. 9 years old on a peewee.
No, 50.
A 50. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
It's time to move up, man.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, 9-year-old.
50 senior or open. That's the classes.
What's that?
50 senior or open.
Yeah, there's 50 open, and then there's senior 7 to 8, but it's not 7 to 9. So I know that some, but I don't know. We just never have ran that. So long as the way it works with your birthday, if whatever you are January 1st, so if you're 8 years old January 1st, you can run as an 8-year-old all year. Even though if you turn 9, long as your birthday's, by January 1st, whatever you are January 1st is what you are for the year. So
there you go. Hopefully that answers your question.
all right, so basically we got new classes that we've taken out. Some classes we're working on getting the website updated. So just basically be patient with this as the update will be coming here soon, and then you'll have the pre-registration and all that stuff. As Jason does all that stuff, so he's the tech guy, and so we're working on getting him the information so then he can get it on the website. So.
Yep.
New classes, the 65 intermediate 5 to 11. So that's
Could be a good one.
that's my answer for this the in-betweeners that are not ready for advanced, but then they're trying to stay in the beginners. So we have a 65 intermediate 5 to 11. So
Just for you guys.
it's taking the age.
So you got to sign
classes,
up for it.
putting together, but it's a middle range. So if you're not,
What if nobody signs up for it, though?
like I say, we're just trying. Every year we try stuff, we do stuff, we try to tweak stuff, and this is our answer because based on our riders and seeing the Triple Crown series and where we're at, this I feel like we needed to have this class.
No, I agree. I'm just teasing around.
I
It's
know.
okay.
So Junior Mini is a
10 to 13.
10 to 13-year-old. So it's
Okay.
up to Super Mini. You can have the Super Mini bike, 112 up to 112 cc's, but it's 10 to 12-year-olds. So it's Junior Mini for the younger kids. 13. But if a kid's if he's like younger and he's real fast, he can race the Junior Mini and he can race the Super Mini. It's just the 16-year-old, 15, 16-year-old Super Minis, they can't ride.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Good thinking.
All right. So new class is 125, 250 beginner, 16 to 29.
Not 30?
We can make it 30 for you. But we have a plus 30. If they're 30, they race plus 30. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's what we were trying to do is we did a 16 to 24, and then we have 25 plus and only one or two guys. So there's only so many slots that we have. So this is what we came up with. So 125, 250 beginner, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Trying to say we have the 125, 250 beginner class. So maybe, it'll give the 125 guys a chance to have their own class without killing, the beginners is our biggest class. So I'm hoping that'll thin it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, a 125 guy can run the 125 beginner and he can race the 125 250 beginner.
Yeah.
It's just the 250 guys can't run. So
you can't go down as highs.
Nope. All right. So junior girls, 85 big wheel up to 112 cc. So keep that in mind that the junior girls last year it was 85 wheels only. This year you can run the big wheels. So based
front
on
and back?
What's that?
Front and back.
Yeah, front and back on the junior girls. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a big wheel class now. So.
Perfect.
So working on t-shirts and new merch. So definitely, that's some more stuff that we're excited about. Let's go through these classes.
Oh yeah, got a bunch on the list. 50 of them, right? Woo! That's a lot.
So we got Pee Wee stock. So that's where it starts out. If you got a P-dub.
Yes, you can race a 125 in the 450 beginner class.
You can. Yeah, you can. All right, so Pee Wee stock. Okay, that's the P-dubs. That's the Hondas.
No modifications.
What about the electric bikes? The new Husky and KTM electric.
There should be enough people that have it.
I'm asking you a question. Are they allowed to race the P-dub class?
Yeah, sure. Aren't they supposed to be equivalent to a 50?
Yeah, so that's what we're trying. We're going to see how it works. If they do come, they'll race in that P-dub class, and we'll see how it works. If it's, it's something that we've never done before. We just got to see what they do. I checked into the bikes, and they got 3 different modes. I don't know on the fast mode how it compares to the 50s, but we'll know pretty quickly. So we'll just, for now, we got them collaged together, but if there's a problem, we'll go
separate ways.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So 4 to 6-year-old is that class. Also, you got the juniors, 4 to 6, junior only. And, that's for the young kids. If you're a young kid, you're 6 years old though, and you got a senior bike, you got to have the smaller wheels, the junior size wheels to go in the juniors. If you have a senior bike, you got to run the senior beginner class. So we have a senior beginner 50, also a 7 to 8 senior only. That's the faster kids. So you got senior beginner and then senior only is the fasters. Also, we have a 50 cc open. And the difference with the open is we usually put the open back later in the schedule. We give it a little bit more rougher tracks, different conditions. So usually we cater to the 50s and run them early. But on the open, we'll tend to run that back in the schedule, and that's for reason. Also, 50 cc e-bike. I mean, I'm hoping it comes around. It's
good. It's good.
And
it was only slow for the Triple Crown.
Okay.
Pretty good during the regular series.
Yeah, I just remember the Triple Crown.
That's what I remember.
So okay, that's cool. So yeah, the e-bikes. So 50 cc e-bikes. What about the Starks? You see that? Stark, the electric big bikes.
Oh yeah.
So will there ever be?
What do you 450 class?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know too much about them. But I'm just waiting for them to start. Shouldn't be long. All right, so let's go to the 65. 65 5 to 8 beginner. 65 9 to 11 beginner. 65 5 to 8 advance, and 65 9 to 11 advance. And then we have 65 intermediate 5 to 11. So if you're in between them, advanced or beginner, like I said, if you've been riding for 2 years in that beginner class and you already won and you're trying to look for a class.
2 years.
A year. If you're winning the beginner class
for
a while, like when you're ready, that 65 intermediate is where you go. Okay. So 65 open, same thing. It's just the open class, usually runs different time, different track. 85, 7 to 11, no big wheels. So our 85 classes, this is a big thing with the 85 classes. Can they run, back wheel this with all this? So all of our 85 classes are small wheel. They're 85 classes. So 85 beginner, 7-11, 85 12 to 15 beginner, 85C, and 85 advanced, 7-11, 85 advanced, 12 to 15. Them are all small wheel 85 classes. The bigger class is our 85 stars. So 85 stars is our 85 open. They're allowed to have the bigger back wheel on the open class only, the 85 stars. So there's only one class.
Wheel. Only the back wheel.
Only the back wheel, and it's a 1 inch difference. So it's really not that much.
Exactly.
So, and then our other big wheel class is 85 big wheel beginner. We had that up to 112cc. So we got 85 big wheel beginner and super mini, junior mini, the 10 to 13.
Yep.
Super mini is 10 to 16. Again, if you're 16 riding to 85 or super mini, it's time to go. It's time to move up. So I'm not just picking on the 9, same thing. Same thing. Super mini. If you're 16, it's probably time to get that 125 going.
Yep.
All right, junior girls, 85 to 112 cc's. So junior girls, 85 to 112 cc's. All right, let's move up in the big bikes. 125 2-stroke open.
Yes, sir.
So that
was the same as last year.
Yep, and that's the whole reason why we came up with the 125 beginner. We got a lot of 125 riders, and I didn't want to call it novice. I called it 125 novice. All the C class would be trying to ride that thing.
Exactly.
There would be nobody in the open class because they'd all be riding the novice trying to. We made that 125 beginner and then 125 2-stroke open, which is all the rest other than the beginners.
Yes.
All right. 125 250 beginner, 125 250C, 125 250 advanced. So there's our 3 125 250 classes.
Boom, boom, boom.
450 beginner, 450C, 450 advanced. Open, you call it either way. 450 or open class.
Yeah.
All right, 4-stroke open. So if you got a 4-stroke, you're looking for option class. That's what I want everybody to have is an option class. If you come, there's 2 options for you. So 4-stroke open, also schoolboy, super mini 125 and 250 only for schoolboys. 16 to 29, 125, 250, or 450. So that, you can ride anything in that class.
Yes.
Plus 30, plus 40, plus 45, plus 50, plus 55, plus 60. So we got our vet classes. Then we have vet novice and vet open. So that's our 2 open classes.
Yep.
And then women's class, and then our extreme open class. Also, our quad classes will have the minis, a quad blaster raptor, the women, the quad beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced, and the senior quad. So we'll have our set quad classes too.
Awesome.
So
could you race the Stark in the open class?
What's that?
The 450 class, yes. 450 open, yes. The Stark.
Yeah. If you have a Stark, we just want to kind of see where it could. We don't know a lot about it, so we just got to figure out what classes. But for now, you would run with a 450 class, depending on what mode you're on or whatever. But if we have enough of the electric bikes, we can make their own class.
What about a 250?
So we need about 4 or 5 of. We need at least 5 of them, 4 or
Yeah.
5 to make their own class, and they could have their own class. But we'd need,
Yeah.
So
I think they're pretty fast, to be honest. What I hear.
I was looking. I've seen a couple people ride them and jump them, freestyle them. So
Who was doing that?
Robbie Madison. Yeah, they had a whole.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Awesome.
But like I say, we're working on sponsors. When we come back next week, we're going to be adding some stuff to this podcast. So we're going to be hopefully have some commercials and different stuff. If you're looking to get advertisement, make sure you hit us up. We'll be happy to steer people your way.
Absolutely. Time's ticking. Round 1's going to be coming up. So we got to be getting all of our sponsors locked and loaded. So that way we can have them all set on our plaques, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, we're trying to get everything.
Wallpapers, logos.
Because the design's going to take, a little bit of time. So, And then sticking all these things, getting everything ready. Everything takes time. So it's going to take at least about 2 weeks to get everything ready. So got to get all the finalizing. If you missed the cut, we're sorry. And that's it. Yeah, we can add you on late, but you're not going to be able to go. You're not going to be in the whole marketing deal, So like I say, hit us up, and we're looking forward to the first round kickoff.
Moto Bros, Punta Gorda, February 24th. You ready?
I'm ready.
You excited?
I'm not ready right now. We're gonna be ready.
I'm excited.
Let's see, my guy, he's been training over here.
You can't be getting nervous.
You're saying your
Don't be
guys,
getting nervous.
your guy's moving up to C class.
No, he's not moving up to C class.
He's gonna stay in there.
He'll stay a beginner. He'll bring the heat back for your rider. You've been training
That's
riding pretty good.
We're hoping that
you've been training pretty good.
But I mean, what's a beginner if you have been riding under a year?
So it's only
a beginner.
Yeah, definitely.
There's fast people that ride pretty quick, but they, if you've been riding under a year, you should be in the beginner class.
Yeah, he's in the beginner.
So I know,
stay in the beginner.
And that's why I said for what we were talking about with his guy is he rode 2 or 3 races.
Yeah.
And then he's not ready for the C class.
Only the Triple Crown.
Yeah, but he's not ready for that C jump yet. So keep him in beginners. Let him
Okay.
run the rest of this series here, and then by the end of this series, maybe he'll be ready for that C class. But I hate to get people up there too early, So
perfect
because they just
that's
quit.
fine by me then.
They get tired of crazy stuff happening in the C class, and then they're just this is boring.
All right, we'll leave it at that then. How about that? That answers.
Just make sure, just get training in, get ready. That's the best thing. You want your rider to be comfortable on the bike and ready for whatever happens, So if you want to get down to these tracks, Moto Bros Punta Gorda, round 1. So get your practice in there. As we, as we work our way through this season, we don't know what's going to happen. There's all kinds of elements and stuff happen. So this rain race at the Supercross, it very well could happen with us. So we just got to, it's, you earn your championship. So it's going to be a long little series. And then there's going to be a lot of stuff that happens. And we're excited. Main thing, you want to get your training in and be comfortable on the bike. So preparation's important.
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
Teaching safety, learning safety, body position, technique.
Yeah, it's like,
control.
you can do everything and you always need a little bit of luck, but the preparation always works with the luck.
Yes.
If you're not ready, then it doesn't work.
No.
So
you don't work together. It's
right.
a fight battle. You want to be a part of our show, be a part of our team for the series or the Triple Crown racing, Grand Prix, whatever. Contact Kitty, and they'll get you situated with the levels of sponsorship, so that way you can decide best what fits you.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to this year, so make sure you stay in touch with us. We'll be back here in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll be back here. We're going to be introducing all of our sponsors. I got some sponsors that I'm finalizing everything with, and we're going to be happy to introduce them next podcast. So make sure you tune in with us in 2 weeks. Wednesday at 7:00.
Yep. Dynamite Dave Rossi, 607, been training hard, coming for the Vet Novice Championship. Jack Simondy says, you better let him ride more, boy.
if you're looking to train, this guy does weekly training and stuff at Tampa, right?
Yep.
You do a school at Tampa, so they
Tuesday.
offer different stuff. So make sure you get with somebody in your area, wherever you're
Absolutely.
located. There's people that do stuff. So
Yep, absolutely. It's a
all
good one.
right.
You too.
You ready?
You just traded too.
I do. Sometimes.
Oh.
Now we've been getting a little bit of time, and I've been working a lot more. So it's been fun. The main thing with me is
that what you're gonna say when my
no,
rider
it's
beats
just
you?
like we got to have a good it's got to be fun for me to do it. Yeah, it's got to be fun.
This man.
Like it's no matter how much we teach, you can't teach effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if a kid brings effort to the table, then I'm cool.
You're 100%.
But I can't make if you
can't
don't
make somebody do something.
Can't make yeah. So just one of the things. It's like So I'm very truthful and let people know. Look, maybe wait a little bit, and then he'll get
come back
more motivated, then come back or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's different people, different situations. So, and right now too, I apologize as I wanted a couple of the 50 guys here. It's definitely. That was intended for you guys. Is I'm trying to get my tractor fixed. As soon as I get the tractor fixed,
excuses.
then I can smooth some of these lanes out, and then I can actually, work with some of the little guys because I'm wanting to work with gassing and braking and stuff. But it's nothing but just really rough track right now. So, and I haven't done nothing to fix it. So I'm going to be working on that. I got a lot of stuff on my plate.
Better get the parts.
We're going to get it going. So.
Awesome.
All right.
Anything else you want to say?
No, just any more questions. Other than that, we'll
be
rolling. Is that Sigismund?
Yeah, he was talking about Dynamite Dave.
Okay.
That's his guy.
All right. Well, just you need anything, hit us up. We need people to help work. We need sponsors. What else we need?
We need a lot of love.
A lot of love. There you go. So just make sure you hit it up. We got some stuff planned. We're going to be announcing in 2 weeks. So just stay tuned as should I announce one of them right now?
He said Kenny had broke the glasses out.
You like that? I can't see it. Now I can see.
I guess
I got some stuff planned.
Now.
We're going to be doing 5 random classes that are going to be getting big trophies. So I'm going to, I can't tote 50 big trophies to each race. So what we'll do is we did it, a couple years ago, we did it before. So we'll build 5 bigger trophies, and then we'll pick random classes. So we'll put them out, and then through the whole year, we'll be able to work our way through every class. So.
Perfect.
So that's one of my plans.
I like it.
So
I want to see it be executed.
That was my surprise for you. Your surprise for me is you're not going to be able to come to a race.
Yeah, I'm going to Supercross race. I'll be taking photo and videos for you.
Okay.
Hey, unappreciative.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and we'll be back here in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Which one do you want to hit?
Whichever one.
All right. Let's hit this one.
All right, let's go. See you guys.
Peace.
Drown, don't swim. What are you gonna do now? 'Cause I swear this just happened. You drown, don't swim. The situation.